all know that anime is one of the biggest forms of media today. I mean, just look at the most recent Demon Slayer movie. It made $667 million worldwide. So it's no wonder why there are so many anime games to try and capitalize on this big market. But just because there's a lot of anime games, that doesn't mean there's a lot of good ones. You've heard of bad licensed anime games, but today we're going to the bootlegs. And since we saw an extremely well done and successful adaptation of Demon Slayer a couple of months ago, let's see how mobile game publisher Wallow chose to continue the hype with their newest release, Demon's Fighter. Yes, this is Demon's Fighter, featuring Manjiro. As the game starts, you are thrown into an arena to fight some demons. Go figure. There's no tutorial, no main menu, and no story, so let's just go ahead and fight. Where's the audio? Oh! And yes, these are the only two sounds in the game.
Oh my god, dude, what?
That is hilarious. It just stretches. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god.
But before we get back into peak, I would like to take a quick look at today's sponsor, Opera GX. This is like the 5th or 6th time I've done this sponsor. I don't know anymore, but what I do know is that Opera is a great tool that I've used for like 3 years now. And one of the new features they've added is a built-in VPN and ad blocker. For free, you can set up the VPN and change your location to Asia, Europe, and America. But with the VPN, you can get the benefits of British streaming sites without having to eat their food. And you can use the code eggplant on this website for 1 month of VPN Pro, which allows you to have access to the VPN on multiple setups, gives you more private servers to use in different countries, as well as more protection. As for the ad blocker, it does exactly what it sounds. All you gotta do is come over here, click on this, then bam. As for the other features that Opera has, the one they are probably the most known for would be their mods. You can go to the store and download hundreds and thousands of mods that come with different themes, keyboard sounds, wallpapers, browser sounds, opening and closing tab sounds, custom splash screens, as well as customizable fonts and icons. If you're interested in Opera and are worried about losing your settings and bookmarks, well then don't baka. Just go over to the settings, synchronization, and look at import bookmarks and settings, select your old browser, and you don't have to worry about losing your bookmarks anymore. You can download Opera GX using my link in the description. Thanks again, Opera, for sponsoring the video. Now let's get back into whatever the hell this is. Yeah, this is Demon's Fighter. Walk around in a closed-off zone, and you fight demons. You have an attack button, a dodge button that you'll never use, and the ability to swap stances, but believe me, you do not want to go near that fire stance. After you've cleared through all the enemies in an area, you are given the choice between 5 types of buffs: water, fire, moon, health, and dragon. And I'm like pretty confident that all of these icons are AI generated, by the way. All of these buffs work, kinda. Emerald Vitality? I remember that part of the show, so I'll probably go with that. I picked up a health buff on my first playthrough, which allowed me to become invincible. And if I'm just being honest, it's really the only way to play this game because Demon's Fighter is unreasonably hard if you just play it normally. And death is expected in this game because, if you couldn't tell already, this game is a roguelike.
What?
Ain't no fucking way.
Welcome back, Hades. As a man that has clocked 130 hours into Hades 2, I think I gotta drop Hades now for this game.
In roguelikes, and honestly, just games in general, a buff is supposed to help you. And that sentiment is not fully true for Demon's Fighter. The water buffs are probably the second best buffs you can get, but even those come with a caveat. They give you a shield, range on your attacks, and Manjiro's signature water arrow from the series.
Oh, what's up, Yondu? That's so tough. What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
The downside to these perks, however, are that they make your game extremely laggy.
You shit about to make me look.
The health buffs either work as intended or make you invincible, which is arguably worse since it means you're gonna be playing the game longer. The dragon power-ups are the best ones in the game, and since the dragons used in the show are gorgeous to look at, how did Demon's Fighter adapt them here? It looks like shit. As terrible as it may look, it is the most useful buff in the game since it nukes all of the enemies around you, aside from the big demons. But the main reason you will want to get these is because it adds another sound to the game.
What? Why does it sound like a fucking toilet flushing, bro?
Next are the moon buffs, which are basically all useless, but even though they are worthless, it is still better to have nothing than it is to have the fire power-ups. In the show Demon Slayer, sun breathing is the strongest breathing form. In this game, you do not want to touch it. For one, the attacks are just awful. Look at the third hit. He jumps and just slashes at nothing most of the time. But the biggest reason you do not want to use fire stance is because of the buffs. In this game, every icon has 3 buffs and only 3 buffs. So after you picked up one of them, that means eventually you will get the other 2. But you do not want this for the fire stance. Avoid 2 of the fire buffs at all costs. Pick this one first, please. Not because it's good, but because it's useless. The other 2 are active detriments. But if you play this game long enough, or just get unlucky and get fire buffs multiple times in a row, you are forced to use them. But why are they so bad, you might be wondering. Well, just watch. The burn damage causes them to say their voice lines every time. Sure, it seems funny now, but let me play the unedited audio. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh no, please, I'm begging you. I'm actually
So, if you've played Demon's Fighter and regretted your decisions,
Wait a minute.
there's 2 things you can do to fix that. You can press R and just restart your run, or you can press F, which will cause Manjiro to jump into the air and not come back down, leaving you soft-locked. Yes, I'm not joking. This is what happens. I found it.
This game is not real. I cannot. It's not real.
And these 2 situations are honestly the best buttons you can press in this game, because if you are one of the unlucky people who have played past the 3rd wave, you will quickly discover that as you unlock more buffs, the game starts to run a lot worse. It's really just a pain, if I'm being honest. This game is either frustratingly difficult or just mind-numbingly boring if you get the invincibility glitch. I found this gem on the Google Play Store, and that AI-generated image told me all I needed to know about the dog shit that was headed my way. And just to add some extra stink lines to this crap, it's nothing like the advertisements. And I'm saying advertisements very loosely here. I highly doubt there's any marketing for Demon's Fighter, but if you look on the store, there are glimpses of a game that does not actually exist. There is no menu in this game. You start like this, and once you obtain the last buff in the game, this is what happens. Nothing, you're stuck here. There aren't even any new characters like Manobo who are advertised, and I really don't understand the obsession with the letter M here. There isn't a kick button. There isn't a shuriken. The outfit and model are completely different, and this entire game takes place in the middle of the day in broad daylight, which is the only surefire way to kill a demon in the show.
No, that's why we're fighting them. They're like next level demons, you know? This is love. This is crafted with love.
Crafted with greed.
Those guys look like they're naked.
That one actually doesn't have pants on. Look. Wait. Was this a little demon
Can
showing?
you see his little demon? Yeah.
Do not play this game. So that was the Demon Slayer bootleg, but you know, despite that show's success, it's still not everyone's cup of tea. Some people just aren't that into Demon Slayer. So for our next game, we're gonna go broader and play a game that's suited for all anime fans, Anime Rush. So for this game, I'm not gonna provide as much commentary because I really think that by just showing off my tutorial experience and my friends' reactions to this game, you'll get most of what you need to know. What you see is what you get, and I don't really know how to describe what I've seen.
Oh. What's he doing?
No idea.
What is this?
Anime Rush.
We cannot be for real. Dude, come on. This shit sucks. This is like actually disgusting. Titan, interesting. Okay. So, when you said that they had a character from Attack on Titan, I did not expect the Colossal Titan.
Let's rush. What? The rumbling is at Gojo in the top left? What is happening? What are the controls? I am trying my hardest. I'm going through all the different buttons right now, and I'm like literally pressing everything. And it shows that I'm clicking the one on the right. There we go. Why can't I just fucking move side to side with D? I can't tilt my PC monitor like that. You can't tell, but I just fucking tried. Okay, so I'm like mashing both like S and down on the keyboard. Why the fuck does it take so long to register? Okay, I think Anime Rush ends here, sadly. We can't get past this. Oh, wait, what? Believe me, I'm fucking trying to move over as hard as I can. Oh, you have to hold? I feel like such an idiot. Oh! Wow. What the fuck just happened?
What? Oh, wow. Oh.
Dude, it's just like Minion Rush. Oh my god, I love that game. Oh my success. But you died. How is that a success? You killed her.
I'll show you that later.
Hell yeah!
No! Hold up.
Stop searching!
Ah!
That's Angry Birds. Look, you could be playing a better game. I mean, obviously this game is inferior to Anime Rush.
When browsing the web alone.
Oh my god. This is a goated game.
Hackers, phishing sites, and more. Oh my god, what? Dude, this is some you shit, bro.
What?
I'm gonna protect you, kitten. He's like a wolf, bro. That's you. Dude, lucky that the ads might be my favorite part of this game. Okay, the ads might not be my favorite part of this game anymore. This is pretty washed. Is this even legal?
Eli, it took me like 5 minutes to get through the tutorial.
I'm not gonna. Please, no.
I'm not trying.
I am so lucky to be born in a time where I could see this game. God. Bro, what? When they get level 99 in Clash Royale?
Is this a fake Clash Royale ad?
Mega Knight got countered? Hell yeah.
This is one of the hardest games you can like find, but for like all the wrong reasons.
I say it's not like it's just artificial difficulty because it doesn't run at all.
No! Jump! Okay, I didn't need to. Fuck! Oh, dude, this is so fucking
Bro.
difficult. Kill me.
Family Guy.
The music's kind of nice.
I was mashing W. I promise. I promise I was mashing W.
I think you might just be bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Oh.
Ooh, thread the needle. Oh,
Thread the needle. Boost. Why is like a Luffy in the back?
Dude, that's the Luffy Titan.
Or we just got to like the ocean or whatever.
There he is.
Oh, I like him. He dancing. Oh, wait, hold on.
Ah! Oh
Wow, that sucks.
Can I jump on the wall? Fuck. Yup. This is Anime Rush, one of the hardest games I have ever played. I know this game is clearly meant for mobile, but honestly, I think the fact that I played it on PC makes it a lot funnier. The only way I was able to get somewhat far was because of this glitch, where my character kept drifting to the right, because that way I didn't have to go back and forth with my mouse. To do this glitch, all you have to do is just click right on the arrow and hold D. Why am I explaining this? Who the fuck is playing Anime Rush? Okay, so here's an update. Originally for that part, I was gonna show Anime Rush on the Google Play Store and show like how many people actually downloaded the game, but Anime Rush has now been taken off the store. So I guess we're looking at lost media now. And you want to know what happens when you lose? Well, I'll show you. But just know this, it literally left me speechless. Yeah. Now, I'm sure the question on all of our minds is, what happens when you beat the Colossal Titan? Well, don't worry, because I played Anime Rush, so you don't have to. Which means that I actually beat it. It took me 23 minutes, but I did manage to reach 15,000 points. And this is what happens. It's basically the exact same cutscene. This was definitely the ugliest game we've played so far, but I honestly don't know what is more broken, Demon's Fighter or this. However, if you had a gun to my head and told me which game I'd rather play, I'd probably just tell you to shoot me. But then we wouldn't be able to play our final game for today, which is a knockoff of one of the most popular and influential anime of all time, Naruto. Say hello to Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. Oh, my bad. Say hello to Shadow Ninja Soul Reborn. What a silly mistake on my end. How could I possibly get these two titles confused? Because this game just steals cutscenes and images from that game. And it's not like they remade them. They literally just stole from them and put them into this game.
Someone made an edit of their favorite moments from Ninja Storm 4.
This section will be a mix of both commentary and live reactions because commentary is actually needed to talk about this game. Mainly because most of my live thoughts while recording were me just complaining about how loud this game is. I can't fucking turn audio down. It's so loud. I literally threw my headphones out because of that noise. I will let you all hear how loud this game gets. This is the unedited audio that I had to listen to for 20 minutes before the game let me change it. Get ready. That was in my ear for 20 minutes. I don't want, please, just let me, please, just let me go to the fucking menu, please. And they don't even give you an option to decrease the volume. It's either there or not. So what's the point? I might as well just mute the fucking game. But hey, the gameplay might at least be good. This was my favorite quote from the third Hokage.
Use the joystick in the left lower. Yes, third Hokage. Yes, sir. Can't delay too long. Tap the skill button to defeat the enemies. Ooh, enemies is. I remember this. This is the opening from Ninja Storm 4.
Yeah, I thought so. And in order to protect the important thing, the hero fought to the last moment. Feral 7? Yeah, we'll go with that. Despite stealing numerous things from Ninja Storm 3, the gameplay was not one of them. The combat is just your generic mobile button mashing game, which is something that doesn't work well on PC because you have to keep moving the mouse, but that's not something I'm going to mark off points for because, you know, this game wasn't designed for PC. Regardless, if you ever went through a phase to where it's like you got your first phone and then started just installing a bunch of different games, you've probably played an action game like this before. It's nothing special. For the first 20 minutes, the game is basically on autopilot because you can't do anything besides what the game highlights. You want to go to the menu? You can't. You have to go adventure. You want to read the story? You can't.
Why you reading, bitch?
Because the game's text boxes move way too fast. Seriously, look at this. I sure hope you knew the story of Naruto going into this because you're not going to learn it here unless you do like a frame-by-frame analysis. The actual cutscenes that the game has, though, are peak. I will give them that. That is one thing the game does right.
Naruto Sensei! Yeah, you've done too much. Shut up, he's my... Finally found you, Naruto Uzumaki. Get him, he carries the scroll of the seals.
Dude!
I'm always direct and keep my word. This is my way.
I think that's what Naruto actually said. I'm pretty sure. Might be misremembering, though.
Why are they holding their bellies like Incredible Gassy? Oh my god. Are we in fucking heaven? Aside from the combat, there is a menu to this game, which automatically puts it ahead of Demon's Fighter, so now we just have to see if it beats Anime Rush. There's gacha in this game, which includes getting new partners and shorts. Oh, we get a free summon.
Medical Ninja Tsunade, healing master in the battlefield. Oh, this is a gacha game?
Oh, of course.
You didn't get it. You failed.
Yeah.
Now you gotta spend money on this game.
Oh, definitely. Ultimate Shadow Ninja Reborn. Dude, that hurts
Yo.
my eyes.
This one's gonna be good. I can feel it.
A puzzle piece?
You just got S. Okay, go do another one.
This is a worse one.
It's my favorite animation, dude.
Dude, I hate how bright this is. There is multiplayer in this game, and at the very least, I think these are real people, but I'm not entirely sure. I never got an answer to this question.
Is this multiplayer? Are these real people? Who is playing this game? I need to know. There's no way there's this many people playing this shit. Wait, is that a real person?
What? They censored hell.
The fact that you can't say hello is really funny. Can you say strumming myself? Don't type that. Don't type that. Don't. There's probably kids on it, bro. Don't say that. Strumming myself right now.
And I never really got far enough to explore the other modes in this game because, I'll be honest, I didn't want to because the gameplay is just not fun. And the audio was so fucking loud. On PC, I had to basically do auto battle for every single combat encounter, since playing normally is a pain, like it actually hurts my hands. So there's really not any fun in me doing that. There's so many menu notifications that it's overstimulating and it just hurts to look at.
Okay, I just need to find out in the bottom like row with all the icons. There's one that just says hero, but it's just like a compressed image of Naruto's face.
The only one that I care about is giving Itachi, because it's giving Itachi. What does that even mean?
Giving Itachi. Yo, it's kind of giving it. Why is he
that's the
so
first thing I saw. I was
slay?
like, giving it. What does that mean? It's giving Itachi.
It's giving Itachi. Just 4 steps to get Itachi. Complete the. Okay, you gotta do this.
I'm not buying the pass.
You gotta. It's giving Itachi, bro.
It's giving Itachi.
I love giving Itachi so much.
It's such a fucking stupid.
It's funny. He also just looks really slay on the icon because of the pink background. Giving Itachi, that's what.
It's giving it.
Yo, it's kind of giving Itachi.
They have models of the main trio, and I'm pretty sure these models are also from Ninja Storm, but I'm not entirely confident. I might just be quick to assume that this game is stealing from Ninja Storm just because of how much is already stolen, so I'll just go ahead and say this. On everyone's soul but mine, these models were stolen. Is there any reason to play this game? I would say no. Of the 3 games, this is objectively the best one because it has the most to offer, but it was my least favorite because of how boring it was and because of how overwhelming everything seemed. Give me Demon's Fighter any day of the week. Please don't actually. This game definitely had some effort and some heart put into this. Wait, is this still like the New Year's get up? In November. But I really don't see why anyone would play this unless you are the biggest Naruto fan in the world. Even if you've just watched the show or read the manga in the past, there's not much you can get out of this game aside from just laughing at it at a couple of points. I will admit that I didn't show too much of the game, but it also didn't give me a reason to look further past all of the menus and monetization scams. It is not the worst game I've ever played, but it's definitely one of the games that I have absolutely no interest in playing again. And even if I wanted to play it again, I can't because as I'm editing the footage, this game also got taken down by the Google Play Store. It's giving Itachi. And that's it for the terrible games that I found this time around. These were some of the worst anime games I could find by just typing the word anime into the search bar, and I know I could find more in the future, so if you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments and by subscribing because that actually works. It actually does let me know if you're interested. But either way, I played these terrible bootlegs so you don't have to. But now I leave you all with one last question. Are you a or?
Tell me why.